So could we be seeing a Nintendo Direct within the next coming week or two? Well, there's a lot of rumors and leaks out there that seem to suggest not only are we going to be getting a Nintendo Direct this month, but even some of the games that are going to be showcased apparently at this Nintendo Direct. Welcome back, friends, to another video here on the channel. If you guys are new around here, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you guys never miss any future Nintendo content from Nintendo news, playthroughs, live streams, guides, walkthroughs, whatever it is. We cover it Nintendo here on the channel. For non-Nintendo gaming, you can check out youtube.com/JSkeleton for that. So we got a bunch of stuff going on here and a couple different leaks that kind of go hand in hand together, which is very, very interesting. So the first one is coming from Jeff Grubb, who seems, in my opinion, you correct me if I'm wrong, to have a little bit of, I guess, so-so track record. There's been a lot of stuff that he seems to have, gotten right, and there also seems to be a lot of stuff that he's gotten not so right and was off the mark. Now, again, certain things could change, and I understand that, and leaks are never concrete, either, but for the most part, he seems to be a pretty reliable source. So he came out and said that what he's hearing is that there's going to be a Nintendo Direct around September 14th or 15th, or I guess 13th or 14th, roughly, excuse me. So around that kind of time frame, because the Tokyo Game Show will begin on September 15th, and based on past presentations in September, it's been around that kind of date. So the 13th or 14th, depending on what time zone you're in, is what he believes. Now, as far as what could be shown, and I know we've talked about this a lot, and there's a reason for this apparently, we'll get to that in a second, but he believes that there's going to be a lot of Zelda stuff. There's going to be sort of like a Zelda blowout. Now, included in that, he believes that the rumored Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD that have been rumored for quite some time are apparently going to be making an appearance. Plus, potentially Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. Maybe like a name drop for Breath of the Wild 2 or something like that. So apparently a lot of Zelda related stuff is going to be a Zelda related or a Zelda Direct. Not necessarily, because it seems from other leaks too that there's other stuff that would probably get announced at this Direct. Now, another possibility, though this is nothing to do with Jeff Grubb or anything that has been confirmed on that kind of side of things, is Metroid Prime Remaster. Again, this is something else that's been rumored for quite some time now. Now, you're probably wondering, like, okay, dude, we've heard about it. We've heard about the Metroid Prime Remaster. We've heard about Wind Waker HD port, the Twilight Princess HD port. It's never happened. Why now? You're just kind of, people are just stretching it out at this point, right? Well, the reason for that is apparently a lot of people have said that, have had sort of connections with insiders at Nintendo, that Nintendo seems to like to sit on games. So they'll finish a game and then they'll just sit on it and wait for the right time to announce it and then the right time to release it. Because again, you got to remember, right? This makes complete sense. Going back to the Wii U, they had a very sporadic release schedule. They would release like, 3 big AAA games back to back to back, all in the same month even sometimes, and then we would have like nothing for months. And one of the big things that Reggie said before he departed Nintendo early in the early days of the Nintendo Switch is that with the Switch they wanted to make sure that they have more of a consistent schedule, especially something big almost every single month. And we've seen that ever since the Nintendo Switch came out, which is great. I think it's worked perfectly. It's spread everything out nicely. So you got to think of it like that, right? In terms of, if they have a lot of big games, well, they might look a few months ahead. Okay, we have, this many months already, penciled in. Let's hold on to these games for, next quarter, or the next half of the year, or even next year. Things like that, right? So there is a good chance that Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD have been ready for months and months and months ever since the rumor started. That is very, very likely, and that's why we're getting more rumors after more rumors, right? And it keeps dragging on. Now, again, you got to keep in mind these are all just rumors. You got to take them with a grain of salt. But what's interesting is that the snitch over on his Discord is also teasing something which could be a tease for the game It Takes Two coming to Nintendo Switch. If you look at his little post, he puts like a Nintendo Switch and a tree and a clock and a snowflake and a bee and a house and shorts and a family and a book and then Nintendo Switch, and it's a red book. And again, all of these kind of emojis kind of coincide with the game It Takes Two, which by the way is a great game. I played it over on my other channel with a good buddy of mine. If you ever want to check out that playthrough, check it out. And I think it'd be great if it came to Nintendo Switch. So this is not, I mean, this is not really kind of tied into a Nintendo Direct, but with the snitch kind of randomly saying that all of a sudden, with Jeff Grubb saying that he believes there's a Nintendo Direct coming, with other people saying that it makes sense for a Nintendo Direct coming this year, or sorry, not this year, but this month, it makes sense that this port for It Takes Two, the Nintendo Switch port, would be announced at this, apparent Nintendo Direct as well. So there's multiple different sources that seem to be kind of, if you take them all and you tie them together, it seems to be at least saying that we're most likely getting a Nintendo Direct in the coming, couple weeks or so before the Tokyo Game Show, most likely. And that we could be seeing some of these games like Twilight Princess HD, Wind Waker HD, It Takes Two port on Nintendo Switch, different things like that. So I don't know. Just wanted to talk about that really quick. Let me know what you guys think about it all in the comments below. Whenever we get official confirmation from Nintendo, I'll definitely be the first to let you guys know here on the channel. So be sure you guys are subscribed. Be sure you guys are, that was poor grammar. Just make sure you're subscribed if you don't want to miss anything. And I'll see you guys soon. Let me know again what you would hope to see from this Nintendo Direct. I mean, like I said, Wind Waker HD, Twilight Princess HD, you give me one or the other, you give me both, even better. I'm kind of happy for the rest of the year. Sorry, I just hit my mic there. You give me anything more beyond that, hey, we're good. And we got, of course, Splatoon 3 coming out later this week. And again, that's the other quick thing I'll say is that Splatoon 3 is coming at the end of the week. Obviously, Nintendo is going to be focusing on promoting that. And then after the weekend is done, it kind of makes sense, right? Is that, maybe on like the following Monday or something, because Splatoon 3 comes out on the 9th. And let's say on the Monday, which is like the 12th, or even on the Tuesday, which is the 13th, they've kind of let Splatoon 3 sit for the weekend. And then on the Tuesday or so, they announce, hey, tomorrow or in 2 days, we're going to have a Nintendo Direct. It kind of all works out in the timeline perfectly. But anyways, that's my last thoughts. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. I'll see you guys soon in another one. Hopefully we do get that Nintendo Direct. And whenever we do, I'll let you guys know. Till then, my friends, game on, and thanks for watching.